What's going on, guys? So we finally did it. 100,000 subscribers. Absolutely blows my mind. It feels like it was just yesterday we were filming the 10,000 subscriber video in Baby Squat going mudding, which I owe a ton of credit to that truck for getting me to this position on my YouTube channel. That truck has a lot of credit and will always be in my heart as one of the trucks I've truly loved. And I basically started this YouTube channel with it. I've had this channel for like 10-12 years, but I used to just post goofball videos, you know, with my friends riding four-wheelers, doing redneck stuff. And then of course I got a lot of content of all my Mustangs and the Corvette and some trucks in the past and stuff. But until I got my 2018 Silverado, I really had not focused on actually growing this channel. I was just sharing my videos, not really interacting or anything like that. But when I decided in 2017 I wanted to buy a brand new truck, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna buy this Silverado. I'm gonna put forth effort into the channel and see what we can do. No real expectations, but I wanted to actually put forth effort. So December of 17 I bought my 2018 Silverado. I posted the first couple videos. A lot of y'all that had trucks just like me or wanted trucks just like me, you enjoyed the content and you immediately started subscribing. And I think I went from like, it was like 1,000 subscribers to like 2,000 or 3,000 within the first couple months. And it was blowing my mind, right? It was just insane. So I just kept snowballing and trying to put more effort. And over the last 3 years, we've done a lot of content, right? So probably the last 2 years I've done 2 to 4 videos every single week, which it's been a ton of work, but it's totally worth it. I have absolutely loved it. Still love making the content, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this. But it's definitely more of a job now. It's my second job, and it does take a lot of time, but I still absolutely love it. It obviously pays now, whereas when I started YouTube, there was no monetization. There was nothing to gain except for sharing your experiences and stuff with others, which is still why I love this, because y'all really enjoy sharing trucks with me, right? So it's awesome. And also, before I forget, I have to tell y'all what LMF Screw stands for, because I'm a man of my word, and every time someone comments asking what it means, I've always said 100,000 subscribers, I'll tell y'all. So there's technically 2 meanings, right? There's the current meaning, which is LMF's crew, loud, modified, fast crew. It's been on my header on my YouTube channel for like years now, even though some people ask. I guess you don't really see my homepage much, but y'all are the crew, right? Well, the original name came from the old forum days, where I would be on the forums talking to other F-150 guys about my first truck, my 2006 F-150 XLT four-wheel drive Super Crew. So some of y'all have guessed that short for Super Crew is screw, so that's where the end part came from, right? Well, what does LMF stand for? Well, being a young teenager and wanting to be a goofball, I thought it was great to have Loud Mother Super Crew, right? So that's the original name. It's funny now to look back at that, but I'm glad I was able to keep the name and transition it into what I currently say it stands for and what it does stand for now, right? But that's the original meaning. So I had to tell y'all, we hit 100K. I had to square up with y'all. So that's what it was. Loud Mother Super Crew, right? That was my teenage idea that was just amazing, right? And then you're probably wondering, what is this doing? What is this guy doing? What are you doing, you beautiful specimen? Well, unfortunately, I didn't buy it. I'm sorry if you thought I did, but this is definitely a truck I'm considering buying next year. I'll have a full video in probably January talking to you about what trucks I might be selling, what I might be buying. But this is on the list, right? I'll give you a little snippet. This or a GMC Denali. This is a special truck, though. So this is a 2018 Silverado, obviously. High country. 6.2 8-speed. And I am stoked to have this opportunity with it. It's a beautiful truck, and I get to have it for the day to experience it and share that experience with y'all. And this is definitely going to help me with my purchasing idea, or you know, what I want to do next year. So let's check out the truck real quick. And I'm thinking this is probably like an old professional fisherman truck. Is a used truck, obviously, but it's set up for like what you would think professional fishermen. Anyways, 2018 Silverado, 6.2 8-speed, 4.5-inch BDS lift. I'm guessing it's a BDS lift. I'm guessing it's 4.5. It's not super tall, but it's definitely taller than a leveled truck, and it's got the full drop bracket and everything up front. 35 1250 Goodyear Wranglers. It's got some nice tint on here. Obviously got the PAP cap, rocking that. Not my cup of tea, but it doesn't necessarily look bad. It's got a Borla S-type exhaust on it, but it's also got some kind of little resonator. I thought it was like a carbon muffler added onto it, but I think it's just like an off-brand resonator added. Little rusty under here. It's probably been around the country, or maybe it's from up north, I'm not sure. But just, man, beautiful truck. And that badge, dude, the old High Country badge, it just adds something special. I don't know what it is. I'm sure all you Silverado guys think the same as me. That little badge has so much meaning for some reason. It changes the character of the truck for some reason. I don't know why. But obviously, you know, got the big old High Country grill. Beautiful looking, right? And honestly, this is a very, very clean daily driver setup. Small lift, 35s, runs out great. Awesome. Let's hop inside real quick, see what the High Country like. Unfortunately, does not have the peanut butter guts, because if I'm buying a High Country, I'm getting the brown interior, because that's what looks absolutely amazing to me. But these are nice seats. You know, I like this little line. That does look super good. High Country stuff. It is very, very nostalgic being back in here, because it's basically identical to Baby Squat with just some features. So memory stuff, heated steering wheel, heated cooled seats, adjustable pedals, lane keep assist, sunroof, leather, of course. So you got a sliding back glass. Yeah, sliding back glass. You know, it's got some options, but it is super similar to Baby Squat, which is good and bad. The big thing today is experiencing the 6.2 with the 8-speed, because I obviously have a 6.2 with the 10-speed right now, and the 8-speed is, you know, it's complained about to some people. So I get to see what it's all about today. So enough rambling. We're gonna go for a drive, see what's up with it. I don't know about y'all, but I have to say, they look pretty daggum good together. Larry and Barry. I don't know, that's funny. It's red, it's a berry. I don't know. But yeah, dude. Had to get old Larry Bear out here with it, because, you know, Larry ain't going nowhere. So whatever other trucks we have, they gotta look good with Larry. I think they look pretty good together, ain't gonna lie. Little green and red action. Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Chrysler. For anyone that was curious what it sounds like, I'll go ahead and give you a couple revs. Filled the High Country up with some fresh 93. Ready to enjoy the day with it. So Lauren is on her way home from work in the Trail Boss, so I'm gonna go meet her, and we're gonna be able to do a side-by-side Trail Boss versus High Country, new body versus old body, and I think that's gonna be really cool to get them side-by-side. But before we do that, I wanted to talk to y'all about my experience driving this thing this morning, because I've honestly just been cruising around, filming, enjoying the truck, seeing how the 6.2 and the 8-speed feels. Because obviously I'm very used to this body style, right? 3 years driving Baby Squat, it's very normal, which is good and bad. It's good because I can immediately hop in here and feel very comfortable driving the truck, no awkwardness at all. But then it's kind of bad because I've already experienced that, and I don't know if I'd necessarily want to go back to essentially the same truck. Well, I'll talk more in the other video about why I would want to get this truck, or why I want this body style 6.2. But my experience driving it so far has been really enjoyable. The 8-speed under normal driving habits, like this acceleration right here, flawless, super smooth. If you didn't have the little bit of exhaust on here, I'd honestly not even know it's shifting if I didn't watch the RPMs, because it is super, super smooth, which is awesome. No weird shuddering or anything like that I've seen some people complain about. Maybe this has the upgraded fluid in it, I'm not sure. It does have the occasional, you know, harder downshift that the 6.2 of this generation, or the 6-speed of this generation, does as well. And it's kind of confused and lazy sometimes. So sometimes when you'll romp on it. It doesn't downshift multiple gears like my 10-speed does. It'll only go down like one gear and kind of build RPM from like, let's say 3,000 RPMs versus my 10-speed would jump all the way up to like 4,500 RPMs. So it is a little lazy there, and it does get a little confused sometimes, but like I said, normal driving, it's absolutely flawless. It's been really, really nice. The 35s handles them totally fine. Acceleration is not an issue. It's a very low RPM based transmission, the way that it likes to drive, and which I guess is mindful of fuel economy, which it's saying 17.6 over the last 70 miles. It was saying 20 earlier, and I've done a couple of little accelerations, which has brought it down, but even at high 17s, that's really good for a truck with 35s, 6.2. This is the same engine essentially as my 21 Silverado, except for this is AFM, not DFM. Some of the nice features that are in here, obviously sunroof, nice leather. It's got all the electronic, folding mirrors, memory seats, all that stuff. It's got the nice speedometer, little digital thing that's nicer than like the Z71 screen and stuff. The electric pedals, that's nice, so you can bring those up some for the people like myself that are not real tall. Bring the pedals up, scoot your seat back, scoot your steering wheel back, a lot more comfortable position rather than sitting up close. Now, this is the lane keep assist, which I'll turn it on right here, because I haven't seen what it's like on the highway. I've done it, see, it gets right there to the line, and then it's like, oh crap, see, it takes steering. Maybe it's just this truck, maybe it's just being lifted, I'm not sure, but it doesn't work that great. This one is a higher mileage truck. Maybe that has something to do with it, maybe just because it's lifted, I don't know. But that feature is nice, but not really usable. Cooled seats, all that is nice. It is like basically Baby Squat, but upgraded in here, which is good, but then kind of too similar for me to want to go back to here. But that's a whole different conversation we'll have in the future when we're test driving other trucks as well. High country experience so far, it's been nice. I will say last night she was driving this, I was driving mine, and then we swapped. It might be an obvious thing, but coming out of my 21 back into here, this does feel dated, which I didn't think it would, honestly. This being a high country, I thought, the premium things in here would make it still feel just as new as my truck. This does have some features that mine doesn't even have. But going back to back, mine does feel newer, more premium, and obviously with a 10-speed in stock form, it does feel a lot more eager and more sporty. A good trans tune in this could probably fix all of those complaints that I have with the transmission, but as of in stock form, little lazy, little whatever, but normal daily driving, totally fine. I will say the two things that I really enjoy in here is, one, turning the key again, and two, looking at that gorgeous hood. I like the hood on these a lot better. Just the little, I don't even know, man. I like the hoods on here. This body style is just a classic that I will always love, and that's definitely the case here. It feels right. Here they are, side by side, High Country and the Trail Boss, and they're just about the exact same height, honestly. The mirrors kind of throw it off because on the new body they're mounted lower, but pretty much identical. 2-inch leveling kit on top of the Trail Boss lift over here, and then a full BDS lift on this truck. Probably just a 4.5 or something. Doesn't appear to be a full 6-inch, but I might be wrong, not sure. Both 35s, 1250 on the red truck, 1150s on mine, and the red truck does have 2-inch spacers on the rear to match the front lift. So yeah, dude, it's hard to decide. If you just handed me the keys, said pick one, free of charge. Appearance wise, it's a tough call. I have grown to absolutely love the new body style if done right, but the old body style is just a classic look that's going to go down in history as probably like an OBS and just be loved forever, especially in this red. Just looks incredible. Probably, or hopefully, gonna get not a white truck next time, because I've got my full fix of white on the Trail Boss. Hoping for a red or a blue, maybe black. But yeah, dude, it's just cool to get them both here. Really, really love both of these trucks. Chevrolet's just killing it, dude. Just looks incredible. As far as driving experience goes, the new one does drive better. The 10-speed genuinely makes it. It benefits the engine and the overall driving experience with the 10-speed, but the 8-speed did not disappoint. It did pretty good, and I think with a good tune, it would be totally fine. So really can't go wrong with a 6.2 either way. check out the interiors real quick because they're pretty similar. This door is so much heavier feeling. Very similar. Nothing too crazy in here. A couple more options that my truck doesn't have. But yeah, if this had the peanut butter guts, then I'd be drooling over it. But since it doesn't, I definitely think the leather in these trucks feel better. But yeah, ton more room in the back as well. I guess we could show that. That is one big thing. There is a lot more room. It's got a sub box in here. No subs in it, but that's your back seat room in here. This is, well, I got a car seat in here, but there is a pretty large amount more room in here than in that body style. Come back here to the rear. I think the new body is much more aggressive in the rear, in my opinion. But like I said, the old classic rear, can't go wrong with that. So there she is, boys. Hopefully y'all did enjoy the video, and once again, thank you to every single one of y'all that has subscribed. Never thought I'd get to 100,000 subscribers. It's absolutely insane. Hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Ton more truck content, y'all. And first of the year, I think we're gonna be truck shopping. So y'all let me know. I'll see y'all in the next one.